Well, howdy. I'm Aggie Gamer 93, and this is Late to the Game, and we are back in the Outer Worlds. And if you watched the last episode, or if you did not, we finally got our ship flying for the first time. So we're leaving the introductory planet and going to we're going to travel to a ship that is acting kind of as a space station, and there we gotta complete some missions so we can get basically a landing key to go to a place called Monarch. But before we do that, since this is my first time flying the ship, I'm actually going to go and check out the captain's quarters, because there is something special.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
There's a device I'm looking for, and I think this is it. So this is something that will allow me to get into restricted areas as long as I have the correct ID cartridge. And we'll check out the messages real quick. Actually, let's see. Hey there. Yeah, I think this is regarding some special weapons that Hawthorne, or not Hawthorne, the scientist Wells has hidden in his lab. So I think these might actually start this. Yep, this gives me this quest where I can find those weapons. And Sam, and this guy actually turns into a useful companion. And this is the crew's quarters. And the mess hall. Oh, bathroom. I believe there's some parts I need to find somewhere that'll fix and reactivate that robot.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
And so we'll ask about that robot.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay, so I'll have to go back to that terminal.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Back up to my quarters.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Bam. Okay, sanitation robot. It was gonna make a combat version of this. Waiting for parts. Okay. So, where does that have me going? Cleaning machine, find an acid steeper. Roseway. Okay. So, when I make it to Roseway, I'll look for that. Okay, it's going to be a while before I get to his lab. So, Breaker is the next place. Oh, got some perks for Max. I will do that one. So that increases. So this line right here are the companion special perks or unique perks. So I wanted to get those first for each of the companions. Now we're on our way. GroundBreaker.
Destiny.
Just a map.
Mission reached. The GroundBreaker.
You got a minute?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that GroundBreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
I can't be that good. Place is a dump. Sure, what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. I was planning on bringing her in.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Select up to 2 companions. Okay. We'll take them both. Okay. A little slow because I got a little bit of lag here.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time.
There's
There weren't
Felix.
any witnesses.
He'll end up being a companion.
No witnesses. He's not even denying.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Guess I gotta talk to him to get in.
Identification, please.
Hawthorne's ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
No, you're not.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on GroundBreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Yeah.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You've done quite enough. Tell me where Gladys is.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Let's see. Helpful. For a drink. Gonna find a job. Yeah.
Be
You're
seeing
right.
you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on...
Can we talk?
Oh.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the GroundBreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Oh, for the book.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
How do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
And how are you a hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
Wait, where's... Oh, there she is. Okay.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
We'll talk to Gladys first.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind...
She is character.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, GroundBreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000. Let's see, how much do I have? Any chance of a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Okay, tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the GroundBreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Not yet.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the GroundBreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
I need something. Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Alright, say no more.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secret. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What else do you know?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, GroundBreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Alrighty.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Leveled up, let's see. Okay, I have just under 5,000. I need 10,000. Gonna up these guys here. Okay. Apply that. Let's take a look at the perks. Got, time dilation. Lasts longer. Here, let's do that. Okay, none of the other guys need anything. Okay, so which quest am I looking at right now? Okay, we do need to talk. Oh. Yeah, we'll talk to them first, and then we'll need to talk to the engineer.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
Oh, yeah, Ellie ends up being a companion also.
Go back to Byzantium, you frustrated bastard.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
For the following
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Boy. Let's see. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Found the ship.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship, he explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Playing.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Talking about. He never mentioned.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Nope.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report
Okay.
to your local board embassy.
How do we get there? Engineering. Oh, what? How about this door?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. GroundBreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm Captain of the Unreliable.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Should I do the sarcastic thing? Yeah. Copy that.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Should I tell her where I'm going? Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
So I have 2 West fleet here, so we'll introduce Parvati first.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I'll nudge her.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Here. Encourage.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Well, actually, I want to talk to you about the heat.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
You haven't fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Need a contractor.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays. But there's a catch. Wait.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yeah, I'll get the parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Now, what was... Canyon? Oh, and Bessie and his distress signal on Terra 2. So I'll have to go to Terra 2 first. But before I do that, I'm going to... These... Oh, Groundbreaker. Looking at a shop for old records. Okay. I can do that when I'm back. This stress signal. Oh, that's right. I have to do it. Well, here, let's take care of this part first.
Some news. We interrupt your regularly scheduled.
This one will be a little more exciting.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air.
Okay,
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Ha. You gonna allow me to... Do I need to talk to him first?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Give me... I'm your captain now. Yeah, you're only getting out alive if you play nice.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
Yeah, we're gonna end up in a battle anyway.
Watch out, Captain!
Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, that's Vicar. Oh, come on.
That's the last of them.
Okay, let's see what kind of loot we got. I think all the big cartridges are fine. Because I need 10,000 of that. Spaceship. As far as I'm concerned, everything down here, fair game. Okay. That. I have a feeling we're gonna run into some fights. Nope, outlaw.
I guess I'm honored.
That's the last of us!
Let's see. Here. Okay. Ah. End it log. Thing. Or if that thing will come alive.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Ah. Oh, okay, that's the cryo flame ring. That's what he's. Oh. You're still looking for those radiator parts that he needs.
What the? What was that?
Incoming!
That's the last of them!
Don't shoot. I'm with Junlet. You're trying to get us all in. What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
You know, you made a real generous argument. Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
Yeah, McGreg's dead.
Ah, it's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
How it goes. Yeah, I need radiator parts.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Oh, okay. At your post. Oh, there she goes. Oh, if she leaves, I can take this stuff now. Yeah, I think I've got enough of that stuff. That. Edie.
Easy.
Okay, still looking for that radiator stuff. Curious, how many? Okay, over 5,000 now. Level below us that I need to... Oh, here we go. Stuff in here. Take this one right here. Oh. Are we? Oh wait, I just came from here. Yep, I just came from here. Okay. Go back up. Oh wait, or something. Radiator part.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Was that the only piece needed? Let's go. Ah, bit of a shortcut.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Or cut them off.
Yep.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Full of surprises. I got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Light. Mine's light.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way
Don't
down
worry,
there.
Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, well actually, I think I want to sell something. I don't think I can sell. Space destroys.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
See what you got for sale.
Have a look.
Okay, let's see what we can sell. I'll sell some of this stuff. Tactical shotgun might be nice though. Plenty of those. Okay, I think that's good. Got a little over 1,000 credits out of that. Okay,
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
we'll come back to that one.
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Get ready.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity.
You don't need to kill the caterpillars, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Dude. Oh, they're already here. They're up there. Okay. Well, I was gonna stop here. Come back in here.
Where was I? Oh, right. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay. Good stopping point. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.